People, welcome to this live session. Please allow me to find this live online, and I can just go into the chat. Stay shy for a second. Don't go anywhere. Nice. We got the chat. Pop out. Nice. Then increase the size. I can read. Whoa, look who's here already. Yelde. Yelde. Yeldeham. Perhaps that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Hey man, I'm doing pretty good. I just gotta put this buy me a coffee thing up there. Oh, always mistakes. Another one. Then I will pin this one up there maybe. And then this one. Okay. Today we want to talk about shy people. No, I think mostly we want to talk about the community. But it's very important for shy people. I was shy myself, pretty shy. But what is this shyness really? Huh? When we say shy, what do we mean by shy? Because no one really pays attention to shy people. They don't make trouble, they don't do any harm, they're just shy. And you know that you can simply leave them be because they're very, in a way, submissive. So you can dominate them, right? So you don't really care. What you care is the opposite of shyness, people who are aggressive and people who are dominant. So you want to take care of them generally in the society rather than taking care of the shy people, which that's the gold. Shy people are the gold. But then, this society is built upon giving power to the powerful. So perhaps shy people are not so good with being in this, let's say, competition world. They would just want to stay shy. But it's really important to know why we are shy. Basically, you're just more sensitive. Basically, you're just more nervous. That's it. Your nervous system is just pretty much affected by your environment, and you prefer to be shy because that's more safe and relaxing in a way. So you want to escape that nervousness. But I think you gotta use that nervousness. That sensitivity is very important when you allow that sensitivity to arise. Then you basically are part of a community of nervous people. How about that? That's a nice one. Let me see what Yeldeham saying. I wouldn't consider myself shy, but more lonesome, if that makes sense. I prefer my own company, but I will listen to what you have to say. Okay. You listen to what I have to say. I wouldn't consider myself shy, but more lonesome, if that makes sense. Does this lonesome something very powerful in you? Because you say it as if you don't need anyone else's company to be perhaps happy. I prefer my own company. That's what you say. You prefer your own company. But then you're willing to kind of compromise for my company, right? Why is that? Why you gotta compromise? I don't see how many people are here. These messages. Because I'm not physically in front of you, I guess. Well, then you're shy, no? Like, that's just, I think, the definition of being shy. I did not prove you anything. You're just defining yourself. So now I will listen for sure. Yeah, you would like to listen, but you won't. I promise you that. You really would like to listen because you think I have something to give you, you know. You think I have something to teach you. And then I sit here, I tell you I don't have anything to teach you. I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything for you to listen. But you don't listen. Gotta find out how many people are here, really. This is boggling my mind right now. It's okay. I guess I will do it in another way. Yeldeham. Is that how I should pronounce your name? Or what? Yelde? You were shy in the past, Mammy? Yeah, I would say so, you know. I was definitely shy. More feminine, I would say, you know. But evil always in the head. So I could always manipulate my way out of everything. So that really helped. Yelde. Yeah, everything is very Dutch, so it's pronounced a bit weird. Yelde. I'm pretty sure that's weird enough. Yelde. 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 That's horrible, man. Yeah. Yete. Yelde. What's how it is? I don't know, but it's fine, I guess. It's very Dutch. Yeah. Are you very Dutch? Do you consider yourself a Dutch man? I usually see Dutch people take so much pride in being Dutch. So are you also one of them? Most of the time they're really proud of their open-mindedness. It's weird to be proud of your own open-mindedness. Like, isn't is that open-mindedness? But I don't know. That's just my observation. I most probably are wrong. I don't live in the Netherlands. Moved when I was younger. Went back to Netherlands recently and was not really a fan, to be honest. Okay. You were not really a fan of Dutch people or Netherlands. That's also, I guess, important. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Live. Okay. No, this is not possible. Yeah, I think it was the exposure to everything Dutch all at once. The smell of weed for one. Yeah. So where were you before? That there was no smell of weed? Because weed grows globally, and I think there is always going around the smell. So I'm curious to know where were you before that? I lived in New Zealand, Australia, and now I'm in Korea. Had a pretty childhood. Nice. Yeah, you look like you built some resilience in life for sure. Now in Korea, what do you do in Korea? I used to be a model. Worked here a lot, but I quit because I was too negative for me in the industry. Currently living here with my girlfriend. Okay, some Dutch model in Southeast Asia. I get it. I get it. I get it. You must have many fans over there. You know that that part of the world is very, very curious about exotic things because not so many exotic things goes there. So I guess that is a little bit stressful. I was too young, only 17 when I left to Korea. So the exposure to everything was too much for me. Yeah, 17. Modeling. Wow, that industry is cruel. Very cruel industry, I would say. Especially for women. I don't know how is it really for guys. I would say equally cruel. How old are you now? 77. Oh, this was 60 years ago. You're talking. I guess like 22. Let's see what comes up. 19, okay. You were talking about it like it was like 50 years ago, you know. So it was just like 2 years ago. 19, man. You should not be listening to me. Honestly, I don't think it's helpful to listen to me as a 19-year-old man. Maybe it is, I don't know. But it's kinda, in a way, revolutionary, so be careful about what I say. Whatever I say is for 30-year-old people, not for 19-year-old people. So take it with a pinch of salt and really live your life. The way that I teach things is not really good living. You live your life until you get to the 30-year-old part, and then you can perhaps listen to me. I think mostly very young men are willing to listen to me. It's fascinating to see. As you said yourself, learn, do not believe. Did I say that? If I said that, I don't believe in it. So don't bring it up again. Yeah, it's good to learn, of course. No, no, you cannot. You can win this. You cannot win this argument. I didn't say that. Even if you prove it, even if you put it on the first page of YouTube for a million years that I said that and the video exists, I can just simply deny it. It's the digital world, my friend. If you don't have any witness in real life, I did not say that. I'm not worried for sure. It wasn't AI. It wasn't AI. It was me. But I can simply ignore all the can't find a word. Anyways, that doesn't matter. What matters is that why are you shy? Might I ask what got you into making videos? A friend, definitely a friend, person that I call a friend maybe now, back then a very annoying, nagging person by my ears that he wanted to learn things, and he wanted me to teach him things, and I just tried to escape him, but he was just very insisting. So, yeah, I guess he kind of created the spark to maybe transfer this whatever I have and it is helpful to people public. I guess I could call it more social anxiety. I'm not sure if that is the same as being shy. Yeah, that is pretty much one part of being shy, this social anxiety. We all go through it, some more, some less. The fear of judgment, pretty much, being self conscious, not having enough self esteem. All of these things is part of being shy, it's part of the psychology of being shy. And I guess for you, living in the modeling world, you develop even more shyness in the future because you have a perfect image of yourself often described to you as you, if you're in front of camera, if you're in front of people that assist you to be a model. You cannot alone be a model. That's not how that industry works. There is a team to make you a model, and that team always project a certain perfection in you, and then you get identified with it. And that's just the definition of this whole social anxiety. Then you're constantly self conscious about your perfection. Then even a slightest imperfection creates a big impact in your awareness. Then you just socially feel anxious about your imperfections. Your job, being people judging you based on looks and body and image from a young age, can be a cause for sure. I'm just glad that I realized less than a few months later that this industry and world was not for me. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad that you discovered you don't want to be a model. I'm glad that you want to discover yourself. I'm glad that you are digging deeper. I'm glad that you are aware of your past, let's say, if that's what we're talking about. You're very concerned with this past. We talked about it before, right? But it's very important to be on the path somehow. Not with the mind, with your actions. And thank you for being there. If you ever also want to have a call with me, I can give you the booking URL and you can book a call. We can just have a chat together if you want to become a little bit less shy, because I'm here to encourage people to be less shy and increase the sensitivity without being nervous all the time. So if you feel like you want to open that Pandora box, just let me know. I would definitely say the past haunts me more than the future. I will keep that in mind. Thank you. Don't keep it in mind, because the offer only stands now. You gotta say yes or no now. Maybe there will be another offer in the future, but now is the offer. I'm not giving you a hall pass, you know. So, yes or no? I guess it's really tough decision here now, huh? Yes, look at that. Why did you say I will keep that in mind then if the answer is yes? Is that part of the shyness or is part of the lonesomeness? No, there isn't. I'm not here to play games, my friend. I already won all games. I'm here to just help you win too. So I will find a link to this booking thing. Let me see. Okay, nice. Kevin Lee. You know what? I will just put it in description of this video on the free meeting with Manny. Oof, look at that. Manny. And then this, and then I will save this. Okay, Yelde, the offer stands until the end of this live session. So I put the booking link in the description now, and you please go find a time to meet with me, because I've got things to say in our meeting. How does it feel winning all games then? It feels awesome, man. Feeling like winner all the time. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, no? Isn't that the case? What's new here? Damn, this guy, what's new here? He's definitely not shy. Sanju Sanzai. Seven people here, only one like. And that's perhaps my good friend Yelde. It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, 2 likes. That is good. The percentage of likes to people is good. We have 6 people now here and 2 likes. It's okay, 30%. I'm fine with 30%. 100%. That's what I guess some people are saying in the chat. Who's the next shy person we can meet together and get you out of your shyness a little bit? I put the booking Link in the description, but just don't book it if I don't know you, because perhaps I will not show up in the meeting. I have encountered many no-shows that I don't really fancy. Pop into meetings when I don't know you, because you don't show up most of the time. This is a lesson for me, you know. Gotta keep things closedly open source. That's the problem, you know. But it's okay. First day of meeting you. Then first day of meeting you too. Where are you from, Sanjay? Nepal. Okay, okay. Where in Nepal? I booked. I need to head out now. Pleasure talking to you. Have a good day. Damn, nice. Thank you. We'll see each other soon, brother. Take care. Have a good one. Okay. Nepal. Where in Nepal? Far eastern side of Nepal. Okay. That's pretty new to me. I've been from Kathmandu to far west. So far east is pretty new. And I've heard a lot about it. Yeah. Any more shy man out there, shy woman out there? You're shy enough to be watching this video but not commenting or not messaging here. Maybe get over that shyness. Maybe send a small short message. Hi, mammy is enough. Then I can just catch you and ask you more questions. Then you gotta message more. Yeah, sounds great. This picture is, I think, what they call it, wheel of life in Buddhism, and it's actually, yeah, that's not so important. But this one has been painted by a Tibetan artist. It's really, really nice and detailed one. Maybe I put some wood inside the fireplace. No more shy people out there. Then why is it three people there and no one's saying anything? One of you must be shy. If we just consider one third. Okay, I see someone is hitting the heart button there. That is a sign of shyness. So, hey, just finished watching your third eye video. If it's nothing special, why when I close my eyes, get the light and never fall asleep again after it? I just rest. Is it connected to third eye or it's next crown chakra? Who is this person? Tell me about yourself first. Who are you? You just watched the third eye video. My Stormika. Is that your name? My Stormika? Shindig listener. Okay. Peaceful. It's pretty stormy out there. But yes, I guess that's peaceful. Especially with the fireplace there. I can show it to you. Look. Oof. Look at that. Now look at this. Carla. Hello. Hi. Yeah. That's pretty solid, my friend. Carla, this is, I think, the second time we meet, right? Are you also shy? Not shy, no. Why not shy? Why do you consider yourself not shy? Just random person from internet saw your video. Yeah, they call me Michael Maestro because of second name. Micah. Just random person from internet saw your video. So why would I care a random person? Why would I just really respond to a random person if you're just a random person from internet? Which I think you're way, way different than just a random person from internet. I don't know what to answer you who I am. There's many answers or Makopia. Hi Mammy, I'm Mako. Nice to meet you. Hi Mako, I'm Mammy. Nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. I don't know what to answer you who I am. There's many answers. If there is many answers, then there is no answer. So perhaps figure that one out. I've been following your channel since the beginning. I appreciate your words and especially the moments of silence in your live streams. Thank you. Thank you, Carla. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Because if you've been following my channel since the beginning, I sincerely thank you. You've been putting up lots of work because it's not so easy to follow my channel for so long. All my words. But it seems like you're interested in the silence. So I guess that makes it easier. My Stormica, maybe the light. He 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 he. You think you're light? That's how you describe yourself? Light? Because that's how you like to be? The light? It's a simple question. Who are you? I know the answer is not simple. But the simple question, who are you? That's it. And you cannot answer that. Oh, not me, everyone, light beings. Really? You don't even know who you are and you just already decided who I am too? Waiting to be activated. Then wait for it. Let me see what I missed. Out there, up there. My Stormica. Okay, we are talking to you already. Shindig listener. Yeah, he's still out there. Macopia, we got Macopia there, and Carlo. I'm Portuguese. I live in a small village near Lisbon. Yeah, okay. Nice, that's nice. I'm in Portugal and I'm trying to learn Portuguese. I can't say if I find it difficult or not because I just postpone it and procrastinate learning it, so I don't know yet, but I need to learn Portuguese. I am God, Tracy Joe Hill. Then why is not your username called God? Why is it called Tracy Joe Hill if you're God? Thank you, Carla. Yeah, I love it here. And I don't know how much you know, but we acquired a piece of land, so we want to cultivate. Maybe at some point you can come and visit us. We are not so far away. I mean, to an extent, pretty far away, but from Lisbon it's easy, you know. Hello again, Shindig listener. My Stormica, I'm not done with you. Where did you go? glad now everyone's talking. Not so many shy people around. Good. That's nice. Good morning. Where are you? That is morning. Because here is good afternoon. Mako Pia. Mako. Where do you live, Mammy? I'm living in Thailand, an interesting and sustainable off-grid community. Is that the kind of community you're talking about? Yeah, yes and no, you know. My type of community is a very unique type of community, so I'm sure there is no replica of it anywhere, but I suppose similar to that, yeah, becoming sustainable, off-grid, and then mostly work on the mental sustainability, you know, mental off-grid rather than physical sustainability and physical off-grid, because that comes next. First, we gotta work on this mental off-grid. I'm here just listening to you, what you're talking with us. Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. USA, East Coast. I would definitely get locked up on the funny farm if I did. You are funny, my friend. I see, Macopia. But yeah, I'm somewhere in the Azores region of Portugal. That's where I live. Who are you? I don't know, brother. I really don't know. Tracy. I guess you should know. You're God. You should know who I am. Oh, look who's here. How's it going, Dr. Rob? How's it going? What you up to these days? Harishi, hey. Very healthy, very wealthy. Yeah, I have no doubt. I have no doubt that you're very healthy and very wealthy. Very busy. That as well, huh? That's nice. That's beautiful. Thank you for all the work you're doing, brother. Really. Thank you. It's pretty hard work, especially what you do. I guess it's a little bit even more harder work. I want to hear you say it because I think we all are gods. Yeah, if you think, how can you think and consider yourself God? I mean, I know. Okay. Then if you know, why you tell it to me? Like if you know, you're done with it. David Boer. Not much, brother. I'm doing good. How are you doing? If someone talks about the concept that is generally unfathomable to the average human, they most probably are talking about made up concepts. So if you know, good. Yeah, I asked you who you are because I want to know you, and you said I'm God. Now I know you. I'm doing fine. Maybe you remember me from your older streams. My last username was Biscetico. Okay. Hey, yes, I remember that. Yeah. 8. Is that 8? Yes. We got 8 people here, 5 likes. Damn, that's more than 50% like to human ratio. We're doing great. Thank you. Maybe divine is a better way of saying it. I am divinity. No, you're not. You're not divinity. And if this bothers you, if this makes you mad, maybe think about it. But if it doesn't, then maybe you're divinity. I don't know. But I tell you, you're not divinity. I think Tracy is pulling a... Wait a second. Tracy is female or male name? Tracy. It's a guy name, no? No reason to be mad. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for not being mad at me. But is Tracy a man or a woman? I thought Tracy is a man. No? But now it sounds like a woman to me. The name. David. How do you think I can be less calculated and do things on the flow without staying in my head? How do you think I can be less calculated and do things on the flow without staying in my head? Tracy says, I don't know. Tracy is messing with me now. I like that. 11 people, 6 likes. Damn, successful streamer I am. Look at that. How do you think I can be less calculated and do things on the flow without staying in my head? I don't think that's the first thing. So I cannot think and answer that question. Therefore, I put the blame and problem on you. That's why I always tell you meditate. That's why I always teach you to meditate. So if you meditate, maybe you figure that one out. But do you meditate? First tell me that. David, do you meditate every day? First tell me that. And then we will get to the second part of the maybe question. Not staying in your head. But first we gotta see if you meditate. Damn, that's a long name. I'm doing very good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? Merrickson? Is that some Scandinavian name that it looks so hard to pronounce? Icelandic, maybe? They have all these long ass names and different pronunciations. Meditate, yes, best way to go. To go where? I've been trying to get 20 minutes every morning, first thing when I wake up, but I'm inconsistent with it. Gotta get ready for school and I mess up my morning by rushing to leave. How old are you? What do you mean by a school? Is it you're 12 years old or 20 years old? Norwegian, yes. Welcome, brother. I'm 18. Okay. Yeah. You go to a school? I thought 18 you can finish a school and go to college, university. I guess that's the same thing. That's just a school. I'm overcomplicating it. But yeah. Last year of high school. Okay. Okay. Last year of high school. Damn. All these young generation listening to me about to ruin their life with my words. It's a big dilemma for me. Continue doing the work or leave the young. Let the young live their life, huh? Brother, you're 18. If you're not in your head, where do you want to be? Be 18. Be in your head. Why do you want to be out of your head? You gotta be in your head. My friend, you are at that age to be in your head. Use it to empower you. That's the ones that needs it a lot. Yeah, I don't think so. I think an average human needs more than a young person, you know. Average human is around 30-year-old. They need much more. I think the young people can take care of themselves so easily. 30-year-olds are in trouble now. Maybe 35, you know. Yeah, yeah, the pusher is here. This guy is dangerous. Be careful, guys. He's here to push us. How could I use it to empower myself? I'm in the psychiatric hospital. You see? The younger I start, the better. Yeah. Hey, Pusha, how's it going? How are you doing? Why are you doing in the hospital again? I thought you are out. 6 years ago, I began meditating. Totally changed my life for the better. Thank you. Listen to Tracy, everyone. Tell us, Tracy, why it made your life for better, please. We need to know it. Fifth time. Don't go there, man. Fifth time. Why? You know why. Can't type it here. Okay, okay, I give you that. I give you that. Teach a stillness early to make good choices. Okay, I suppose we will teach a stillness early. I guess we are already doing it. There's no escape from it, you know. How much I would like to save the 30-year-old people. I guess I end up perhaps guiding the 20-year-old people. I guess guidance is much better than saving, so I prefer guidance. I'm struggling a bit, man. Jojo, why? Why are you struggling a bit, man? In my 20 here. Look at those all young people. Damn. Be careful listening to me. All you all. Oh, shit. I'm gonna ruin all your lives. Don't do that. You're young. You can handle it. Go out there. Put yourself out there. It's okay with all your insecurities. 50. Yes, Carla, that's my type of person. 50. Around that range, we need a stillness. 20, become more aware. You don't need to be a still. Be active. Be active for sure. You can handle it. Can you convince me life is worth living? One good reason. I can convince you. I can easily convince you. 53, Tracy. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I meditate. It doesn't help. Okay. Look. Tell me your age. I forgot. You don't have to take it on yourself with the advice. People my age are stubborn. 32. Oof. Prime. My friend, prime age of being in this state of agony and suffering. That's what I was saying. Oof. 32. Wow. Average. Absolutely average human stage. You know? Life expectancy globally is around 72, 3, 4. And you are right at the average. Let's talk about it, but let's see what's going on here. I have been 8 years in Germany. I have been waiting for citizenship for almost a year and a half. They still do not want to give it unless I am constantly working, and I was. Let's see, my Stormica. Isn't the spirituality just like computer, just another technology? You ask who you are, we spectators, awareness. Yes, just a number. You can be 35 and look like 20. Wow, my Stormica, you bamboozled me. Thank you. Beautifully said. I think when balancing our power, outer expectations latches on to us and pull us into insecurity. Shindig 38. Where did this go? Oh, yeah. Average American age is 39 or something close to 39. So because of the bureaucracy, I was not able to work. I want to move to Canada where my girl is. I'm alone here. My girl waiting for me for 5 years. I'm 28. Are you Canadian that trying to get residence permit in Germany? But the spiritual videos keep shower up and yours are one of them. Yeah. Definitely. Don't don't listen to what I say now. Definitely follow me and watch the videos. Follow the guidance. Yeah. But at the same time, be careful. That's the thing I'm saying. Immigrant to Germany from Iraq. Brother, I'm sorry you're struggling, but I hope your struggle ends soon and you get your residence permit because I cannot hope any other for you, and I cannot really help you much unless I just tell you the generic thing, perhaps meditate a little bit every day. My girl from Iraq living in Canada. Let's go up there. Pusher wants a reason to live. You gotta give a reason for him to live. Maybe YouTube recommend you now because you are not on right way. When you come on right way, they shadow ban you, so I like and sub to your channel now so I can see your videos. You are very good doing this. Thank you. Yes, I'm very good. Thank you too. But let's see. You just write down. I don't read the text anymore. I want to give a reason to live. 32 years old. 32 years old, I would say you are in that prime age of not having any reason to live anymore. Because if you have enough intelligence, you would know that this life is not worth living. That I agree with you. But there is another type of life that is definitely worth living. And I would call it a life full of celebration, a life full of dance and poetry and community and every day sitting around fire and just dancing and singing and laughing. That's a life worth living, you know? As if you're tripping every day, as if you're on a psychedelic trip every single day. Imagine that. That's a life worth living. Now, if your life is on the other side of a spectrum, man, you gotta get your life on the other side. That's it. I know it's very easy said than done, but that I promise you is a life worth living. Now, you have lived 32 years of this life. You gathered so much anger. You gathered so much agony, suffering. And I say anger specifically because I know you're pretty, easy to, what do you call it? The word? Easy to, let's say, poke or intimidate, but that's not the word that I'm looking for. Easy to, let's say, intimidate. And then you just get triggered all the time. Why is that? Come out of this trigger world. Come out of this madness. Come out of this anger. Release this anger in a way that you don't need to go in the psychiatric hospital. I don't know why you're there. What's the reason? Don't take all the things that I say literally. But I assume, it's just some temper that is getting along this whole not finding any reason to live this life. Take care of your temper, man. And then slowly you will shift. You find your environment, you find your tribe. Perhaps you sit there and celebrate life every day instead of going through it with suffering and misery and trying to figure out and label it in a way that it makes sense. This life doesn't make sense, my friend. The only way you can make sense out of this life is just not identify with it. Enjoy it. Live it. The moment you identify with it, then you're in suffering, you're in agony. Why do you want to do that? Go toward that non-identification. Go toward that not knowing. Don't create any goals for yourself. All goals let people do for themselves. You don't create any goals. No attachments, no nothing. Just move on and go find a life to celebrate. And I promise you, you will find it because I was in your place as well, not in a psychiatric hospital, but in an estate that I did not find any reason to live. But then I traveled. I traveled and my mission was to find meaning, which I found. Maybe you do that too. Agitate. No, that's not the word, but that's actually good. Let me see what's going on. What do you think is the best thing I could do? Wait, no, we had something. My Stormika said something very good. I enjoyed it. I gotta read it again. Isn't the spirituality just like computers, just another technology? You ask who are we as spectators? Awareness, yes, just a number. You can be 35 and look like 20. You really got my attention in the first, half of this. Yes, just a number. You can be 35 and look like 20. That's not impressive to me. What's impressive to me is that the spirituality, just like computers, just another technology. Exactly, that's what I'm all saying. But then you tell me you're God. No, no, you didn't tell me you're God. That was Tracy. But you told me you're light, all of us, and you said you know that we are all lights, right? Now you are more spiritual or me. Hmm? I'm not teaching a spirituality here. I would never want to teach a spirituality. There's no point in a spirituality. Wait a second. Now we gotta find something else. Jojo, yeah. Jojo, I really feel, in a way, sad to hear that because I've been slightly in those situations myself, residence permits and stuff. It's not a good world. We got good morning, fellow introverts. Oh, we got Rachel here. Okay, nice. First time actually I got you on live, Rachel, right? Because I think we talked on email slightly. What do you think is the best thing I could do at 18? I don't have it figured out and I don't want to end up like the herd. David, I tell you what's best to do at 18. If you listen carefully, I promise you, you're on the right path. And what I'm going to tell you, it will sound a little bit strange. What's best to do at 18 is to have sex, my friend, as much as you can. I don't tell you more. If you want to know more, then um, maybe book a session with me. I put this. I'm offering these meetings for the time that I'm live. So the booking link is under the description. And if you fancy talking to me, if you're shy and you want to get out of that shyness, I have my own methods. But you know, we gotta get into a meeting. So that offer stands until the end of this live session. Please just book a meeting and we'll talk about it. Hey Rachel, good morning. Thank you. Are you also shy? My Stormika, it's always easy say than done for sure. I can confirm that. Yeah. What do you mean by staying active for younger people? Yeah, have sex. That's what I said, I think. Mm-mm-mm. I tapped into source energy and it awakened parts of my brain that were dormant. I started receiving answers to my life that I needed. It was difficult at first, seeing the truth about everything. Tracy, I'm sure you did that. Because if you receive answers to your life, I have nothing to say against that. Agitation cleanses. Doesn't matter. It matters to learn, move on, not to compete. I want to be tripping every day. I do by myself. Hey, Mammy and community, I appreciate your support, not only for me, but for others as well. We did indeed. Okay, man, I will live even though I might get out of this hospital or straight to jail for a year. I will find out on Monday. I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope you don't go to jail. I hope you get a chance to stay free and perhaps make yourself even more free. Achal, my friend, hey, how's it going? So we have 11 people here, 11 likes. That's 100% like to people ratio. That's success. You know, that's what I call a successful live stream. I don't have the money right now for a one-on-one session, but it'll stick around. Thank you. It's free, brother. It's for free. Just follow the link. I don't want your money, at least for now. And if you want to chat up for half an hour, you can book a session. The link is in the description. 13 likes. Damn, that's 120%. Man, can I be more successful? I don't think so. Maybe I have to go there. It will change my life. We'll see. Yeah, maybe you know. Maybe you know that I don't I don't know. I don't know what you've done. I don't really know who you are. All I know is that you're cool, man. Stay cool. So, Rachel, I asked you a question in the emails and you did not respond. Is that because you're shy or because you didn't want to answer? Either way is fine. I just want to know. I have been chewing on the answer for weeks. Why would you do that? Why would you chew on an answer? Well, why just can't give it? Because either you know the answer or you don't know. Are you polishing it? You actually write very nice. Thank you. I really enjoyed the sentence about I forgot the word, but about the cotton in your ears. What was that? Less polishing, that purifying in my awareness. Okay. Righteous. What did you say? Righteous indignation was the cotton in my ears. Venus is back, visible in the evening sky. When the sun is setting, she keeps shining to give us brighter nights for the next 300 days. I guess thanks Venus, huh? Maybe during silence I can feel my heart pounds faster and breathe becomes slower and I feel the pain in heart softens. Is this part of purifying? I have been doing this for 6, 8 months. One thing that we really need to realize that most people don't, heart is just a muscle. And of course, any muscle will soften when you meditate because you're just like simply increasing relaxation. And then your heart will also soften. Beyond that, I don't know if it's purifying or not. That might be happening, but for sure it softens because it's just a muscle. 14 people are out there. What are the chances that 30% of you are shy? I would say many. So I'm waiting for that 30% of shy people to write down here now. Hey brother, greetings from Cyprus. First time we meet each other live, right? I read lots of comments from you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your presence, my friend Kamal. Thank you for being here. Naveed, my mind is heavy with the burden of war these days, man. Yeah, all minds is heavy with the burden of war. Don't skip my question, Mammy. What was your question? Damn, this guy is mad. Makopia, where is this question? What do you mean by staying active for younger people? I did not skip your question. I told you, get laid, my friend. That's enough activity, no? You want something profound from me? I don't have profound things. I have only answers that can solve things. And in this case, you gotta get laid. Thank you, brother Kamal. I like Persians, and I know they used to worship Shiva. So you like them because they used to worship Shiva? That's why you like Persians? Because they used to perhaps worship what you worship now? There's another one. Okay, let's see. Marco Pia. Damn. Persistent Marco. Which one? Ask it again, brother. I can't find it. Heart is not just a muscle, it's better for heart here. Earth equal heart, thought. As you pass to heaven, to higher consciousness and connect the crystal pineal with higher self God. Damn, Stormica. Once you say something profound and fascinate me with your messages, and now you say something that is painful to read. I wish to live like you said, but how many people have lived like that, can afford to live like that these days? It's all fucked up. I think too much every day about how world is messed up. I have to stop it. How many people have lived like that, can afford to live like that these days? My way of living, brother, is the most affordable living. That much I can tell you. There is no more affordable living than my style of living. So I think everyone can afford to live like me. Maybe, let's say 70%, 30%, they're still in agony and suffering of some other evil source in war and famine. And the state of the world, I don't know why you gotta be worried about the state of the world. Like what you have, what's your stake in it? Do you have any stake in the state of the world? Honestly, I would say your state of being is much worse than the state of the world. Why you let the state of the world dictate how your life is supposed to be? If I book a one-on-one session and pay, will you have any day other than Saturday available? Yes, that's a different matter. You were supposed to email me 1 year ago, if you remember, brother. Now I see you maybe for the second time in the live sessions on my passless pass. I remember you wanted to meet up 1 year ago. Why you have to wait this long? Email me, please. This time do it. And then we will sort out something. Maybe you book that one-on-one session on the website, and then I will contact you, because that's how it works. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Please do so, because it will be helpful for both of us. Of course, they're mad because the heart is so strong, can't be destroyed that easy, as you can see, right? Like other lowest chakras. My Stormica, may I ask which part of the world you live? What country? Makopia, where did you go? Where is this question? Please don't do this with me. I'm really suffering. I cannot find that question that you said. There was another one. Makopia, 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 Makopia. 20. No, I don't see anything. Croatia. Nice. Something about beautiful beaches and stuff, huh? Probably we're gonna start here soon as well. Where you at, Pusher? You said? I don't remember. And you? I am somewhere middle of Atlantic Ocean, and I plan to live here in this island. Hopefully, long enough. I just wrote it down here. No, you didn't. Maybe your questions are being flagged somewhere else. I don't know. Poland, yeah. Damn, 17 people, 15 likes. That must be some sort of record already, huh? No, we had more. You guys gotta do better. We had much more. Maybe not for the present people, 16, 15, staying present. Oh my God, that feels like, I made it successful streamer. Look at me. Nice, thank you. I gotta see if Makopia's questions being somewhere flagged and not showing up. Maybe not, maybe yes. I am in the middle of the United States. Damn. How's that feel? How how that how's that feel? No. How does that feel? Yeah. Are you fasting? Here. I think Makopia is messing with me. No, I'm not fasting. What do you mean? Is it Ramadan already? That's why you're asking? I don't know. In a recent video you talked about anxiety and you mentioned to feel it and it will go away. I can feel the pain in heart and during meditation it softens. Can I tap to consciousness by doing that? I think you're already tapping very well into the consciousness. Don't think about it. Just keep on tapping, brother. Yes, perhaps that's the case because I don't see your questions. Maybe just filter some of the words that you want to put that is kind of being flagged. I don't know, but it's not showing it to me. Ramadan is coming to an end tomorrow, friend. Good. Ramadan should end. No one gotta fast like the way you fast in Ramadan. It's not healthy. So, yeah, 1717, 100%. Damn, crushing it. Achal, just keep on doing, brother. Really. Just softens your heart. Meditate. We already talked about it in the meeting. So you just continue doing what you're doing. And I will be here. As long as everything softens, it's good. If things gets hardens or stiff, then find me. Unix Karma, thank you for your message. Thank you for your message. I gotta put some wood in the fire because look at it. It's kinda asking for some food. $18. Thank you all for being here. Really, I really appreciate it. Thank you for allowing to me be here as well. It's okay, Mammy. Bye now, Mammy. It's my bedtime now. I'll see you on the next live stream. Thank you. Thank you, Makopia. You take care of yourself. I think I will go on a pee break. I will be back. Oh, look who's here, Brooke. Hey, Brooke, long time no see. Hi, Mammy. I finally caught alive. Came up on my feet. I've been wondering how you've been? Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty nice. Everything's going really good. And the weather was good, so I was pretty busy doing, work. On the land, we planted like, I think 50 trees. So now it's stormy. I get a chance to go live. Um, how are you doing? How's it going? The righteous way is narrow, fast to listen and slow to speak. Open hearts shining like a tree. Thanks, Pusher. Thank you. Okay, I will go on a pee break. I will be back, but I will mute myself, right? Ouch. I am back. Okay. We still got plenty of people out there. Nice. I thought there would be only one left, but no. Does the free meeting happen on Zoom like you'll send the link through email? Yeah, I think we will do it over Google Meet, but it could also be Zoom. I prefer Google Meet because then you don't need to install Zoom. Thank you for planting 50 trees. What a gift, beautiful soul. Yeah, of course, I am. Beautiful soul. Even when you're not planting trees, you're planting seeds wherever you go, I'm sure. Stop it, Brooke. You're being so nice to me. Love to you, Mammy, and to everyone. Thank you. On my pathless path, I hope we meet each other soon. I'm really looking forward to that, because I gotta ask you, where were you for the past 1 year? Hey, Huntify. Oh, wait, Naveed. Wait a second. Navid's talking about demons, but I gotta go up, see everything's sorted up there. Yes, yes, I read that. Simply by being your true authentic self. Do you believe in demons, Mammy? I tend to flip-flop between the belief that they don't exist and the idea is metaphorical for the battle of light and darkness inside ourselves. Oh, yeah, Navid. Definitely the evil exists. Definitely the demons exist. But it's just simply in your head. They definitely exist. But outside of you, I'm not sure. I don't know. All I know is that it exists in my head. That much I can tell you. The evil is there, the demons are there. I just know them very well. You can also get to know them. When you know them, they're just simply there, man. Get to know them before demonizing anything. Like literally, before demonizing anything, get to know that thing first. Because they are demonized for a reason. And they are, again, on the opposite, they are angelized. What is the opposite of demonized? Someone help me out here. But let's say angelized, also for a reason. Get to know your demons, and everything becomes easy. Yeah, Google Meet is fine. Book the free session for the first of the month. First of the next month. Yes, David, we got some work to do. Thank you. Yeah. Protect the children from addiction. Give blessings and no fear. Marvai. Why do I get to protect the children from addiction? I don't get it. You don't. You shouldn't either, you know. If anyone wants to get addicted, let them get addicted. Give blessings and no fear. 18s. Nice. We got 18 people out there. I'm really grateful for this crowd. That's why I'm offering this free talks, free meetings. You can book it now. Just using the link in the description is free. Don't worry. But please, if you book, please show up. Because I show up. And sometimes there are many no-shows. That's the problem with free offerings. Don't be a no-show. Or at least cancel it beforehand. We are a medium that can give life to demons or spirits. They can possess us or we can get to know them. Integrate them. Integrate them. That's pretty important. Navid, I know it must be hard with the whole war thing going on. Practice a little bit of impermanence. Meditate on impermanence. All demons and the spirits are my friends. Okay, Brooke. Easy there. Family. I understand the spirituality and consciousness, but what's the point of consciousness? Why is it there at the first place? What? I understand the spirituality and consciousness. What's the point of consciousness? How do you ask that question if you understand the spirituality and consciousness? How can you understand something and then ask about the point of it? What can you offer on the free meeting? Nothing really. I don't offer anything. I just offer the meeting. The rest, I don't really offer anything. I think I always tell you I have nothing for you. Literally nothing. Yo, Naveed, you've got a friend, Marco, that watched one of your guitar lessons. It's funny how meditation really works, but mostly of people don't want to do it because it takes time or they just can't stop the thoughts, especially on beginning. Yeah, it's pretty funny actually. I laugh about it every day that how everyone could just solve their issues if they meditated. But at the same time, it's hard for a reason, you know. Not everyone is supposed to wake up. Some people gotta go through their fast asleepness. So the ones that they get to meditate, and they perhaps wake up. But it's hard not because of the thoughts. It's hard because it's painful for so many people. It's painful to sit and do nothing. It's not the thoughts, it's the pain. Consciousness isn't a thing, it's a description of our state. It's an adjective. We are the conscience, and we are in different levels of consciousness. Unconscious, conscious, superconscious. I'm just reading it, okay? Yes, like mostly things in the beginning, it's not easy, but you relapse, you release that in tears, haha, when meditate. Yeah, pretty much. It appears that many are unconscious. We would call that a sleeping while awake. Damn, Brooke. Hmm. We're hitting the 2 hours mark usually. That's enough for my live streams, at least for now. More than that, I will only give even more nonsense. So I would like to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for allowing me to be here. Thank you for paying attention. Honestly, I cannot be more grateful for whoever you are out there and being out there for quite some while. Thank you. Just meditate, please. That's all I'm asking. The rest is nonsense. The rest, I don't have anything. I might be able to give you perspectives, but that's how much I can help you. The rest is up to you. You can get all these perspectives, but that's not gonna do anything. It only satisfies your joy for novelty. The rest is up to you. Meditate. And perhaps if you really want to get into that state, if you are a person that is shy and cannot go through the thought of meeting one on one with me, get off it, book a session. I don't have much to offer, but I promise you it will help. So get over that shyness. Let's meet up. Let's create this community. Let's become closer and perhaps do something together. Nice to meet you. Thank you for your live and speech. Going to clean the house. Thank you. Thank you for your being my Stormica. I will stay like this for the next perhaps a few minutes to hit the 2 hours mark to show my gratitude, my love. Rachel, I was wondering, where did you disappear? You're a shy one. And send me that response. Don't chew on it more, please. That would be great. Thank you. I hope I catch another live soon. Seems I only got the last few minutes of this one. Enjoy this beautiful, blessed day, Mammy. Thank you for your service. Thank you, Brooke. You also, if you feel like you want to have just a chat together, there is a link in the description. I would like to meet up. Thank you, thank you. Yes, Rachel. Nice, good. Oh, okay, you already booked, I guess, a session. That's nice. We're hitting the 2 hours soon. No, I gotta stay like this 1 more minute at least. Okay, let's just do it. I said it, I'll do it. Thanks, Rachel. Thanks, everyone. Have a good one. Bye.